House did finally pass a budget and tax cut plan already approved by the Senate. It's the budget resolution, as they call it. The president praised it on Truth Social, saying here, quote, the largest tax and regulation cuts ever even contemplated. Let's bring in now North Carolina Congressman Richard Hudson, member of the E&C committee, and you do so much more. And everyone else left town, got out of here. The jet fumes, we can smell them. But you stuck around for us. So thank you, sir, for joining us. Congratulations on getting this done. Got a little edgy yesterday. We weren't sure where you guys were going to go with this. And I guess that leads into the first question is, this was supposed to be easy. This is the easy part. You guys, if you're trying to graduate your child from college, this was preschool. How are you going to do the rest of it?
Well, Aisha, I'm proud to be part of this team. House Republicans have come together again and again, and we are united in one purpose, and that's to get Donald Trump's agenda passed through the Congress. And sometimes it is messy. It's not always easy. We've got a lot of individuals who have a lot of different ideas about how to get there. But at the end of the day, this team is committed to getting Donald Trump's agenda passed.
So the issue here for all week long were these spending cuts. They weren't deep enough for these House Republicans, these fiscal hawks that originally wanted 1.5. So finally, John Thune, the majority leader from the Senate, comes out this morning and says, I'm committed to making these cuts $1.5 trillion. And that seemed to be OK for these holdouts. But answer me this. Do you trust the majority leader now to be able to go back to his conference, his moderates, that may be iffy on this to get this done?
Well, I trust John Thune. He's a man of his word. But obviously, he doesn't control how senators vote, but we have his commitment to work with us. You know, the House Republicans, we are committed to do at least $1.5 trillion in cuts through reconciliation. President Trump is committed to those cuts. And so for some of my colleagues, it was important for them to hear from John Thune that he was committed, that he would work with us. You know, there was some concern, and I think it may have been just misunderstanding of what this budget resolution was. It really set a floor, not a ceiling, for the cuts. And the Senate needs more wiggle room because of their rules when it comes to reconciliation. And so a lot of folks on our side said the floor's too low. Well, you know, what I said in return to that was what we need to do is write our bill to at least $1.5 trillion and send it to the Senate and let them deal with it.
And now we see where you guys make those cuts, because there are some moderates over there that are a little worried about Medicaid and where you're going to make all these trims. I want to move on to this bill that you're introducing here. It's really interesting because this talks about conceal and carry permits. And if you have one in one state, you want that person to be able to use it in another state. Personally, I would love this because I actually have a conceal and carry in Indiana that I would like to use in the state of Virginia. Tell me about why this was important to bring up.
Well, H.R. 38 is my bill. It's called the Constitutional Concealed Carry Reciprocity Act. There's a lot of words there. But it's a very common sense, simple piece of legislation. It says that every state should recognize the concealed carry permissions of the other states in the same way that states recognize driver's license. So when I come to D.C. from North Carolina, I don't have to stop at the Virginia line and take a Virginia driver's test to get a Virginia driver's license to continue on. Virginia recognizes that North Carolina license. Now, I've got to follow all the laws of Virginia and each locality I drive through, but they recognize that that's legal. In the same way, when law-abiding citizens are traveling, they shouldn't be turned into criminals because they cross the state line.
And maybe this will be easier to pass in this House.
I hope so. We got it through the Judiciary Committee. We got it through the House in 2017, but the Senate wouldn't move it. John Thune is committed to the issue, so I think we'll get it done this time. And President Trump campaigned on the issue, so we're counting on him to sign the bill.
We will watch it. Congressman Hudson, thank you, and have a great break.
Thank you. Happy Easter.
Thank you. You too. Sandra?